What a tough throw and catch into a tight spot right there for the touchdown. But in today's game, these players are so good that you have to throw it in traffic. They've got to make the catch. That time he did.
The Saints with the PAT to come. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Saints ready here for the kickoff. Takes it from the 2. They come to the line, and it's first down. Johnson's going to take the handoff now. Johnson's tackled down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And Curley's a receiver in the slot. The Jets from the 27. Johnson's taking the handoff. Tackled down at the 28-yard line. The Jets have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Johnson's been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles. Do one thing at a time. Catch the football, then do the next thing. Run with it. He tried to run with it too quick. That's why he dropped it.
We'll see what he can do here. They'll mark him at the 28. The Saints come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. 2 tight ends on the field here. Quick drop back. Looking across the middle. Breeze finds Stills. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Incomplete this time as Breeze can't connect. It's sometimes not about how many touches you get, but what you do with them. And we've seen this wide receiver create big plays when he's gotten the football today, Phil.
That's what he's known for, getting big plays. That's why the coaching staff works so hard to find a way to get the football in his hands. You get it in his hands enough, he is going to find a way to get it deep down the field and pick up big yards.
Drew Brees has it under center. 3-step drop. Breeze connects with Colston. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
Colston's got it. First down.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Thomas is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown. They're just running it up. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no record that's safe. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about another record that could be broken. And there's a chance here today, the way they're throwing the football, the way he is getting open, there's a chance he could break the record.
The Saints kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. He'll take it from the 10. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Geno Smith heading back out for this next series. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And incomplete, trying to fit it into double coverage that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. And Curley's in the slot.
Ready. 319. 319.
Setting up screen. Got the completion. Brought down at the 32.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a third and manageable situation to deal with.
On the way, third down. Smith set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. The Jets now move the chains.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Smith's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. First down at the 35. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play, and he throws it incompletion.
QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Powell lined up in the backfield. Smith's going to take it from the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Saints offense now coming out. Offense lines up here. First down at the 20. Looking long to Colston. Patterson nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Second down. Drew Brees has it under center. The reception, easy, wide open. They'll mark him at the 46.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And now he'll take off. Sticks to his hands. They bring him to the turf.
Brees able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
This will be second down. It's a too tight end formation. Gonna try and scramble now. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it, and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Saints snap it at the 41. Takes off with it. Looking long. Patterson nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The coach is going to go for it. Graham's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. The Saints snap it at the 41. Looking to the right side and throwing. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
Thomas lines up in the backfield. Back to the air here on 1st down. Breeze over to Stills. And with another look at the stats now, we're still seeing a strong performance from this wide receiver.
Yeah, he's having a wonderful day. And listen, I'm not surprised by it. He is a really good player. But when you take a really good player and you have a good design on the offensive side, you make that really good player great.
Breeze finds Stills.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. And again with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you? The way they are playing on the offensive side, the way they're calling plays, and the way the quarterback is just throwing the football pinpoint, accurate, any type of pass you need, he comes up with it. This is fun to watch.
The Saints defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. Fields the football at the 8. Ball's loose. The kicking team recovers, and here they go. That'll stop the play right there.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Coples that time on the tackle.
The Saints offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
That will bring us to the end of the 3rd here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the beginning of the 4th quarter. Second down coming up. The final quarter begins with this snap. The blowout continues. Another touchdown. Phil, this quarterback is in the midst of a special, historic game.
Well, Jim, we've just seen him tie the record for the most touchdown passes in a game. Now, the way they're going, he is really playing. It's incredible. That's the only thing you can say. They're moving the football well. This record absolutely is in jeopardy.
Extra point was good.